collective. So the insurance scam, people are getting investigated, people are getting exposed. Okay, so there was an insurance scam with your information, somebody close to you, and somebody was doing spell work to expedite your demise. Somebody wanted you to meet a premature death, and somehow they were supposed to get a payout. This is what Spirit is showing me. Listen, Spirit says to say they're already going to jail because I feel like they're going through hell mentally. Spiritual jail, them being in physical jail is just really the next step. They're all being investigated, okay? Yeah, something that they did using technology, something like that. This could have been stealing your information, hacking into your devices. I feel like whoever this person is, they were close to you. They could have had your password. This could have been a lover, a partner, a husband, a wife, etc. Or somebody stole your passwords and had access to your banking information, your social security number, or something that was very important. Whatever this is, they're being investigated because something looks a little sketchy. Okay, that's what I just heard. Another case of mistaken identity. Let's see what's going on. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. Let's dive into this energy and see what's going on. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning back, welcome back. The High Priestess is in the building. So your intuition told you that something wasn't right. Something could have been misplaced. Somebody may have stole your identification or something like that and had somebody else get an insurance policy in your name. Now, most insurance policies, depending on the amount of money that you're looking to reap in the event of somebody's demise, they will require a physical sometimes or a fingerprint of some sort. So something had to really be twisted up, which lets me further know that either the person who did the physical, the in-home care nurse, sometimes they'll have a traveling nurse come to you. If you ever got an insurance policy, sometimes that nurse will come to you as advised or suggested by either the person who's writing up the policy to come to your house to take blood work to ensure that you're in optimum health. So somebody is getting in trouble. Somebody's getting their license revoked. Could have been a doctor involved, could have been a nurse involved. Somebody wrote up some type of false documentation under somebody that has some false identification, pretending to be you, collective, to get this money. Yeah. Four of Swords. Okay, let's see what's going on. And then they proceeded to try to make you sick with the Ten of Cups. They could have put something in your cup, some type of poison, and then they turned their backs and they waited because they need a payout. Somebody needs this money right away. Okay, something about your cup. Something was put in your food. Okay, the Star. You didn't die. You didn't die, collective. All praises be to the Most High God. So whatever this is, it didn't have any effect on you, or if it did, it was limited. It didn't take you out, okay? Somebody's intentions were to take you out for the payout. Everybody was supposed to get paid. Clarify. Everybody got so creative. Clarify. Yeah, this is also supposed to take your power and your strength. So whoever this person is, okay, this person did spell work to keep you confused so that you wouldn't know that it was them. They also tried to siphon your energy to actually unalive you. So there's two things that are true right now at the same time. One, they got an insurance policy on you. Two, they stole some very important information. Many things are true at the same time, it appears, okay? I said two, this could be more than two. Somebody also stole your identification. So somebody was taking the place of you. Somebody could have been holding your documents, okay? And there's a doctor that signed off on this, or a nurse that signed off on a physical in order to get a policy, because this is something like, this has to be at least 250,000 or more, or 500,000, or maybe even more. Whatever it is, it requires some type of medical exam is what Spirit is showing me. And then after that was done, somebody then went to a practitioner. It smells like a coven and a cult. Smells like the insurance agent might have been a witch, okay, or a warlock. And the person that did the test, the physical, was also in on it. It's like a coven. It's like a group. It's giving me like association. And then they went to proceed to siphon your energy and do some type of spell work to make you sick. Okay? Something about flu symptoms, flu-like symptoms, or they tried to transfer a disease to you. Ooh, these people made a foolish decision. Clarify the fool. What's going on? They wanted to play you as the fool because you were so sweet. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. These are people that you trusted, okay? They put something in your cup or your food or something like that. Somebody could also have been putting something in your body wash or your lotion. Why am I seeing that? Strength. They want to take your energy. Somebody is really mad that this is coming out in divination. Here they go right here. So I'm picking up this energy of irritation, okay? Whoever this person is, they watch divination. And because they're under investigation, this is making their judgment come down harder. You got the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Something was sneaky. Something was deceptive. Something was underhanded. Something was miserly. Something was planned out. It was a plot. Three of Pentacles. You got people working together to get this money. So there's three people here at a minimum. There may have been more people, but everybody was involved. I just heard we do this all the time. So they've taken people out this way. And they have insurance policies on these people. So if you were in the presence of somebody that was really pressing the issue of getting insurance on you or something like that, or maybe you didn't know because somebody had somebody either get an insurance policy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So whoever you are, you may have gotten an insurance policy. Okay. You may have even gone to an insurance agent that somebody suggested. This little insurance agent is a witch. She works with two gens. Okay, that's what I see. Her and her little friends. And once you got this insurance policy, you may have been fully aware there was a funneling of some additional money. So something was amended without you being there. And for this to be amended, they just had somebody else simply show up as you with your identification. So you took the initial physical, making sure that you were healthy, because they didn't start the spell work until you did the physical. That's what I just heard. Wow. Then they attacked you. They caught you when you least expected it. This is somebody close to you with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You had your guard down. Clarify. I just heard a karmic lover who collaborated with your karmic sister, karmic mother, your sister who's a mother. Clarify karmic lover. Yeah, something like that. It's all coming out. They're being investigated with the sun. Everything's being illuminated. It's being brought to the light. Yeah, King of Swords. Somebody's being investigated. Who is this King of Swords sun energy? Hell yeah. Somebody is coming in, figuring it out. Somebody's looking at somebody's insurance policies, okay? Somebody's done this too much. There's been too many cash outs. It's a lot of money here. I feel like somebody is moving this money around. They could be trying to put it into like a business, or somebody needs to get rid of this money, or they need to account for the money because they're getting like backdoor payouts over people's debt. So there's an insurance agent who's a witch. There's a nurse's assistant or a caretaker who's also a witch. There's also a doctor who could be involved as well in the background. A dentist. I just heard dental records. Oh, these people went above and beyond. Who the hell are these people? Dental records, death certificate. Somebody could have falsified a death certificate because the spell work that they were doing over you was taking too long. Seven of Wands in the reverse and strength. You may have had some type of mysterious illness due to this poisoning. With the sun, they got exposed. Somebody's being investigated. Yeah, you're coming up as the Empress energy. Divine feminine energy, Queen of Cups energy. Yeah, it's almost like these people saw you as a fool. Somebody to be taken advantage of. You were really the target. Somebody put a target on your back. Show me the person that did this. Who is this person? You're the High Priestess. Show me this person who did this. Somebody wanted your crown. Somebody wanted your money. Somebody wanted everything. Somebody wanted to unalive you, take your power, take your energy, take your essence, steal your destiny. And then they wanted to get paid. This is like a running joke. It's almost like, yeah, I'm going to take your power. I'm going to take your destiny. I'm going to make you sick. I'm going to watch you die slow. Ooh, somebody was really jealous. I'm going to make you die slow, and then I'm going to cash in on your insurance policy. Damn. Death in the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody may have gotten some money from a living death benefit. What happened, Spirit? King of Pentacles. Clarify this King of Pentacles. This is an organization. Four of Wands in the reverse. Clarify. Two of Cups. Somebody that you trusted. This could have been somebody in business. Somebody was sent towards you in business. Two of Cups partnership. Or this was a friend, excuse me. Somebody could be an Aries. Somebody's birthday could be in April. Somebody hid their motive. They were connected to somebody else that was connected to somebody else. Child, this sounds like Power, an episode of Power. Like, this is really weird. So what we have here is it's an organization. This is like a coven. Clarify these people. Knight of Swords. They also paid a hitman. Damn. Somebody really needed to take you out. A Queen of Pentacles in the reverse could also be behind this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarify these people. There's a Gemini. Clarify this person. There's a Gemini here. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, who were watching you. This person was paid to come towards you, to breadcrumb you, to lead you in the opposite direction. So when they realized that the poisoning didn't work on you, Divine Feminine, they then sent somebody in with the Page of Pentacles, a breadcrumb, to lead you away so that you wouldn't realize what they were doing. It's almost like right when you were awakening or recovering from this poison or whatever the hell they had going on, somebody then sends somebody in to breadcrumb you. A Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a witch, an Eastern Star from this organization. Whoa, this is deep. Somebody desperately wanted your spot. Clarify the Ace of Cups, High Priestess, Empress energy, Queen of Cups, and a Fool. They wanted everything. They had already planned your demise. Five of Cups. Spirit says they had a funeral too soon, honey. Whoa, this is deep. Scorpio energy, Cancerian energy. It's like a hidden plot. There's like 7 people here. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles. This person was paid to come towards you. Something with children. Page of Pentacles. I just heard school teacher. Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse is a school teacher. This is a witch that could work with children. Somebody was paid to come towards you. They were sent towards you. The Three of Wands. To get close to you. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What's her deal? She's big shit in this organization, whoever this person is. Somebody works for the banking system. Somebody works in the medical field. Damn, this is very organized. Talk about organized crime. Somebody is an insurance agent. Somebody's the underwriter. Somebody makes sure that like the money, like when I tell you these people are really organized, there's no way it's not going to go good. This is how they saw it. And we get to devour your soul. This is how they saw it. Clarify these people. I can make it up. The magician, they were doing magic. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. There's a May, Gemini, Taurus here. Who's she? Why is she here? Who was working with the Aries because she wanted a second chance at a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. A child? Money? A new beginning? A new life? A new destiny? Somebody bought this destiny. And then they sent it. But why they send this Queen of Pentacles towards the collective? Yeah, it's a fake ass person. Look, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. She keeps coming up in the reverse. The manipulator. Six of Pentacles. She was paid to locate you, to find you. Her wish fulfillment was what? Why was she coming in? Why did they send her in? Because you didn't pass away? Yeah, because you didn't pass away. Somebody's like, what? Yeah, you were supposed to have passed away. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers. Gemini energy. May. She's the witch that did the magic. She came towards you. Equal give and take, watching you. This was a breadcrumb to get you to look to the left while she was trying to block your right, blindside you, because you're still coming up as the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the High Priestess. So you overcame something. Strength in the reverse. These people tried to drain your energy. 7 of Wands. It was up to 7 people in the coven attacking you. And the 7 of Wands in the reverse is like your intuition being blocked, but also your guard is down. You're not protecting yourself. So these are people that could have been coming off very friendly. You had no reason to have your guard up. The Sun, you started to wake up. 7 of Swords, you started to see who it was. The King of Swords. Who's this King of Swords? The 10 of Swords. Ooh. They sent in a man too. Like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? So several people were sent to you at several different times. I just heard, I'm going to find you one way or the other. I'm going to get you. This is how they saw you. This is a bounty. Somebody had a bounty on somebody's head. It's like a catch me if you can energy. There's so many casts and characters here. The King of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is like a hitman. Who is this person? A masculine Gemini and a feminine Gemini. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Magi. Knight of Pentacles. It's a fake ass friend. A April, Taurus, or Aries. Clarify these people. What the hell they got going on? There's big money here. I just heard millions. So they have $1 million policies, or what's going on? Or this is how they make their money. Yeah, this is how they make their money. This is their job. These are hitmen. These are spiritual hitmen. This is the only way they make their money. So if they have wealth and prosperity, businesses, companies, real estate, whatever this is, somebody got a trucking company, like it's a lot going on here. This is what they do for money. 8 of Pentacles, this is their work. This is how they move amongst their group. They've taken out a lot of people, and maybe this is why they're under investigation, because now it's starting to look suspicious. Somebody's taking a closer look-see. Somebody's taking a step back and they're looking at this from a distance. Something needs to be looked at. Clarify these people. What happened? Something needs to be looked at. It's the collaboration, signatures. 6 of Cups in the reverse. The past has met the present. Something that they did. Something could have been 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 10 years ago. It's all being pulled up. The police are about to pull up. The Chariot. Clarify these people. What's going on? 5 years ago. Oh, this is what they do. They've been doing this for a minute. They've unalived a lot of people, which is why this is here in spiritual court. This King of Wands is the one that was closest to you. Whoever this person is. Clarify this King of Wands. Somebody's going to jail. Y'all hear the sirens? This motherfucker is going to jail. And if they don't go to jail for this, spirit is on that ass. They could be experiencing paranormal activities. Fooling with the dead. Somebody's got a whole stack of death certificates that they've cashed in for the mozzarella, for the money, for the feria. You got to pay for those debts. Clarify this King of Wands. This is the one that was closest to you. He's the one that was close to these people. This is the one that did it. Clarify this King of Wands. Oh, he's scared. I know he is. Oh, yeah, he's scared, honey. 5 of Wands energy, big Leo energy. This is the one that set you up to be attacked, to be eliminated. He too could hold a very high position in this organization. So you got some big heads coming for you, or they were, or whatever the hell this is. I'm talking an organization, honey. You don't mess with these guys. This is how they move. This is how they feel. Somebody works at the bank. Somebody works at the coroner's office. Somebody writes up the reports. You got a doctor that's doing disability fraud. All kind of, these people are scammers. Lord have mercy. They've built their wealth off the backs of getting like insurance policies, death benefits. Somebody could have also stolen somebody's disability benefits as well. Child, this is crazy. Something like that. You got a fake doctor here. Somebody could have gone and gotten disability under your name. They figured you would be gone, you would be unalive. They were doing spell work to confuse you. Somebody could have been getting disability under your name. Somebody could have gotten an insurance policy under your name. They had so many irons in the fire that it's too many to calculate in this one reading. I could be picking up on different cases. They've unalived some people here. Let's see what's going on. The spirits are going to tell us what's happening. Holy Spirit Divine, Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Come and assist me. Close any doors of anybody trying to attack me, harm me, and stop this message. Let the truth be told. They also had policies on somebody's children as well, because this is giving like a mother figure. But the Seven of Wands in the reverse, there's no way you could have known what they were doing. Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Child, what is going on here, Holy Spirit? Show me what is happening here. These people are blocked from your energy. They're blocked from something. You're two in alignment and you recovered. You're the only one that has survived. This doctor is going to jail. Whoever this false ass doctor is, ooh, into the thick of it. Into the thick of it, because you're headed towards your north node. So if they did a false, some type of document death certificate, and these people found out that you're still alive, or somebody's investigating this, oh, the whole organization is going down. These people are not loyal. They're all going to snitch on each other. Yeah, they're all going to snitch. Now they're sitting up because why? You're the only one that we could not take down. Why couldn't you just lay down and die? Oh my God. Look at that nasty, evil ass side. And you're a whole sweetheart. This was not your fate to pass away, but you were exactly what they needed. You were the bait, honey. This is what Creator is saying. Show me these spirits. What happened to these spirits that crossed over? They took children, mothers, fathers, a lot of insurance policies, a lot of nice guy energy, okay? A lot of people that had their lives ended. They were always in the background. Somebody was writing those policies up, honey. And they were amending the policies. Somebody was also forging somebody's name as the beneficiary. All this was going on, collective. This is what Spirit is showing me while they were throwing spell work at you. Because with strength in the reverse, you may not have been grounded. You may have not had all your physical strength, your spiritual strength, because somebody was poisoning you close to you. This King of Wands, a Leo, or he had something to do with it. Because after that, there's several cast of characters that then come in to lure you with breadcrumbs. Like, bitch, where did you come from? Somebody sent in a false ass soulmate. I'm telling you. Maybe he was presenting himself as a nice guy. A lot of earth angels on the other side. A lot of earth angels on the other side are not playing. And they're so proud of us. Oh, wow. I just saw 2323 on the timer. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5, 5, that's 10. Yeah, it's time for balance. They're so proud of us because they feel like we're the only voice that can help get them vindicated. A lot of people lost their lives due to money and people cashing in. And these people now are just losing it. Not just for money, but for sacrifices. They were also taking their essence, taking their soul, taking their gifts, something like that. You got the high priestess here, or the high priest. Clarify these people on the other side who lost their lives. Yeah, to Jezebel energies. A lot of wives took out their children, their husbands, policies, money, forging for a beneficiary. Some of these people were incoherent towards the end of their lives because they were doing spell work over them. This is what Spirit is saying. So they may have been signing things blindly, giving all of their wealth away or signing paperwork, but there was heavy spell work being done to them in their last days. Clarify this energy, Holy Spirit. Clarify this energy. Somebody did this and now they're being haunted, taking money. Somebody's wife unalived them. Whoever your grandfather is, somebody's grandfather is coming through. It's his wife. That's not your grandmother, but that's his wife. So maybe your grandmother passed away and your grandfather remarried. It's his wife. She put something in the food. She's a witch. But she goes to church every day on Sunday. Might even be in Bible study. She's shocked at your intuition, that you know what the hell is going on. But whoever this guy is that crossed over, okay, he's somebody coming up of great wealth and status. He's haunting her. She got all the money. She's shocked that you know. This an old ass Jezebel. Somebody could have been in like 79, honey. This an old ass witch. This is a look at God. God is good ass witch. But you poisoned your husband. You took all the money. This grandfather was supposed to learn self-love. That's his lesson. Sexy, single. He was seduced by a seductress. That was his karma. She took all the money. She then became a rich lady. She's got all the money. She's shocked that you know. She then goes to take out the earth angel in the family. So this is all connected, interconnected. Show me these weird ass people. Where's the money, lady? They're shocked because your intuition is spot on, and they're scared because you're not unalive. Somebody could be 87. It's an old ass witch. These some old ass warlocks. Somebody could be in their 60s. You could be in your 30s. Now somebody's obsessed. Somebody was obsessed with taking you out. Because when people like this nefarious, have been this negligent, and they've been successful, unfortunately, in taking people out, they then become obsessed because they know that it works. They did it to the last 20 people. Why doesn't it work on you? They then find themselves spiraling out of control into a ditch of confusion and obsession, trying to figure out why can't we take you out? They saw this as some form of an achievement. Somebody could be 52 years old. Something was significant about 11 years ago, 14 years ago. That could be the amount of time they've been doing spell work. This could be family members, okay? Something about you being, something about the spirit realm liking you. Clarify the spirit realm. There's other people here. Yeah, they can now ascend. I love this. I love when I tap into the energy and I can feel these spirits going towards source, because now they don't need to wander the earth. They don't need to be trapped. They did various things with these people's spirits once they crossed over. Some of them took their essence, their destinies. They could have trapped them. There's rituals. They're sacrificing. They cashed in money. Again, you got somebody here that keeps coming through that signed something in their last days, and they're regretting it. Whoever this person is, could be an elder, but somebody had them sign something. Somebody that they trusted. Somebody was not in their right mind. A spokesperson on behalf of somebody. The beneficiary. Power of attorney. Wow. Spirit say they all about to burn. Evil eye energy. I can't make this up. Somebody was weird. Somebody intimidated somebody in the end. And whoever this person that crossed over, they're really upset that they didn't change something with their money, that they didn't listen to their intuition. But there was a lot of spell work being done here. So this spirit needs to just move towards source and know that they're forgiven. This spirit, it could be hanging around you, collective. Okay, if your lights are flickering, or if you're hearing things in the night, or certain spirit animals coming around you, it's this relative. It's like they couldn't move on. They stayed here just for you to know that they're sorry about the fact that they signed this money over. Somebody was under spell work. Somebody was like trusted somebody else. And there's a lot going on here. Clarify these people that crossed over. I'm glad they get to cross over and move on, though. Something about moving on, not being stuck in between realms. Oftentimes what happens with these spirits, if they feel like something has not been settled, they will stick around. They won't cross over. And they'll just kind of hang out and hang around you, because they're sending you signs and synchronicities, because now they can see what people were doing. Something's coming through. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And somebody's trying to block your intuition, excuse me. Real love. Real love has a lot of energy with it, because that means if you love yourself enough, you listen to your intuition, your discernment. If you love yourself, then you'll accept the way that things have gone. Somebody wants you to be in this resentful state, so that keeps you blinded and blocked. Lord have mercy. Real love in the reverse. Yeah, you got family members or somebody close, an ex-husband, wife, grandmother, somebody close. They're all a part of some type of like organization. I just heard nationwide is on your side. Child, this might be a covenant that's nationwide. Might be tapping into some shit that might be a little, sensitive by way of information. Top secret information is not top secret. Actual money and legal. Something's coming through the legal system. Real love in the reverse. What's that about? Expectation. Because you're supposed to be unalived already, collective. Why won't you just lay down and just, what is it? It's not your time. Spirit says it's not my time. Expectation. Yeah, you're supposed to be gone by now. Somebody could be 28 years old. Dang, these people are off the chain. Real love in the reverse. Clarify real love in the reverse. Somebody sent lovers towards people. This is what the spirit realm is showing me. They sent lovers. They buried you in the graveyard too. And they're mad because you keep coming up as a sweetheart. Real love in the reverse. They may have tried to make your heart stop or block you or hurt you. Blocking love, blocking your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is your intuition. That's where your discernment and your brain and heart coherence is. When you're in alignment. Now these people are mad because they're expecting a payout. And you're about to get some money, collective. What's this money coming in, Spirit? Spirit says, say less. Okay, we're going to say less. Yeah. Okay, so somebody, whoever the person is that has the money, they're about to pass away. So it's almost like they didn't really get a chance to enjoy it. It's like whoever took this money from you or tried to stop you from getting it, they're in bad health. But they're still trying to do spell work over you because they would rather die than see you with it. Wow. And I feel like I'm not going to say they're slightly annoyed. They're really annoyed because why is it that you won't die? What is the problem? And they did something to your child. Something that they were planning for the future has been canceled. This could have been a full moon energy. There's a lot of conversations going on in the ethers, y'all. I hear nothing but high frequencies. It also lets me know that something needs to be transmuted. Most likely it's death. Somebody did a recent death ritual again on a sweetheart. And now they're sitting up waiting to hear news that you've passed away and you're not passing away. And there's an elderly woman that's in bad health who already stole money from somebody. Whoever this person coming in from the other side, it's a husband or a grandfather. A husband to this woman. A divine masculine. Whoa, they taking out good people too. Or they were. Spirit says that's just the way it was supposed to be. Don't overthink it. Somebody could be 38 years old. Innocent casualties. People that they thought they got away with. But now the spirit realm, with the veil being thin, y'all, like all that stuff people did, unaliving people, taking their lives, getting their money, stealing their money, taking money out the bank account before the body even drops. Body ain't even cold yet. Patting somebody's pockets down, patting somebody's pockets down. Yeah, these people are cold-blooded. Four of Wands, it's a whole organization. There's a King of Swords here, a part of this organization. Who is this King of Swords? This person is a sharpshooter. The Eight of Wands, he's looking at something. He's communicating something. Ooh, they might have a whistleblower in their organization. Clarify whistleblower. Who's this King of Swords? He could be snitching on everybody. Temperance energy. It's an earth angel, an investigator. Archangel Michael's in the building. Somebody's looking at these cases. Somebody's got information. Somebody's building up a case. Clarify building up a case. They're watching this organization. Yeah, Five of Wands. Oh my God. There's fighting. There's brawling. There's people who have paid hitmen. There's people who have had people taken out. Some of these people are rappers, singers, stars. Clarify. Some of these people are in your family. 10 of Cups. Wow. 2 of Wands. These are destiny swaps. You got a rapper that's terrified. Somebody is taking their child's gifts. I told you it's a rapper, a singer, or a star. This person's not supposed to be on the stage. They harvest energy. This is a big organization, y'all. This is big. This is deeper than just, oh, it was the guy I was with. No, this right here runs deep. I'm seeing people in my mind's eye, the star in the reverse. And they're taking the star from their children. What cowards? Yeah, they're taken. Oh Lord, somebody's trying to like siphon your energy. Somebody could have been a celebrity. Somebody's like on TV. Somebody's like a singer. Somebody's like taken from their children now that they can't siphon from a real star seed because they don't want to lose this 10 of Cups and this 2 of Wands, this destiny that does not belong to them. People are fighting. What are they fighting about behind the scenes? What's going on here? The work backfired. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're fighting because they're trying to figure out how to stay out of poverty. 5 of Pentacles. So they're doing more spell work. This is recent energy. Damn. The 2 of Cups in the reverse. Oh man, bad decision. A lot of broken relationships, broken agreements, practitioners that are like, no, we're not doing this anymore because they have too much shit going on in their life to help these people. And their money isn't good. With the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, some of these people are working hard to keep their stability. They could be discussing the collective. You got organizations that are discussing the divine collective. 6 of Cups in the reverse. The past has come back to haunt these people. Everything they did in the past is being exposed. All of it. They're trying to cut deals behind the scenes. That's why you notice that some of the information with the Epstein files has died down a little bit. Yeah, they're trying to cut deals behind the scenes. They're trying to stay on top. Child, it's not even that. Let's just eliminate all of the mainstream media and let's go straight to the spiritual streets. Let's keep our ears to the spiritual streets. In the spirit realm, these people are screwed. They're effed up, quite literally. They're about to fall asunder because the spirit realm is saying, okay, so since you're breaking the laws in the 3D of which you feel you have power in the world, we're going to whoop your ass in the spirit realm. Some of these people are being haunted. Some of these people are paying literally to keep spirits away from them that are saying in the spirit realm, hey, you took my destiny. These spirits can't rest. So something happened. They tried to, and they're talking about the star seeds. Clarify, y'all talking about us, our gifts? How do we know? Yeah, they are. They're watching, honey. The Page of Wands. They want information on us. Clarify, you talking about our spiritual gifts. How do we know the details? They think that, oh, they're figuring out how to, they're trying to figure out, excuse me, how to trap us, how to bind us. It doesn't look like that shit's working no time soon. We're coming out, we're coming up as karma. I just heard, I'm coming out, we're coming out. Some of you were quiet about your spiritual gifts. Now you can come out. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. They're more afraid of you. They think you're from another planet. That's probably the only thing they got right. What you are is the tower. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming. Something about the collective, child. These you got people getting readings on us and we don't even know. Clarify these celebrities. Y'all going to the readers? Yeah, they are. They traveling. They going out the country. 3 of Wands to a distance. What's going on? They want to know about the collective. They're the first ones to come watch tarot. Don't get it twisted. They all watch tarot. All of them. I saw them in a dream. All of them. I don't even want to call these celebrities out. I saw that ass. I saw them. They're like, oh, you see us? Yeah, we see you. And we also see what you're doing to your children. Y'all siphoning off y'all children's energy now. Oh, you're so mean. Those children are special children. They're protected by the divine. They're not the children that we were when we were colorblind, when we were blinded by love. Not these children. They know exactly what's going on. They're walking, breathing karma in your home. It's their own children that'll probably end up taking them out spiritually because they're negligent. They can't come for our destinies anymore. They can't get us to subscribe to what it is that they're doing. So now they're going after their children. Somebody's here monitoring. What's this to the left? Seven of Wands. It's an ancestor here, okay? What is it that you need me to know? Seven of Pentacles. Something's coming in. Spirit is saying continue to put in the work. Yeah, I can't make this up. Spirit is like, listen, do not get distracted by the information that's coming out. Some of it is just like a trip with no luggage, okay? But the truth will continue to come out. Something about continuing on. Keep going, collective. This is what Spirit is saying. Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Your story is being told in the ethers. Your story is being told. We're being vindicated in spiritual court by supernatural beings that are defending us. And you are the tower. When you got celebrities and people with millions of dollars running to practitioners at a distance out of the country to go and find out about you as a star seed, oh, you best know judgment is here. They're hoping that you're not the ones that they talked about in the prophets or in the prophecy. You're not the prophets that they talked about by way of prophecy. That's what I just heard. Apostles, prophets. Yeah, they want to know your origin. They want to know our origin. Clarify, y'all getting readings talking about us? Yeah, they are. They're being told to back down. That's what I just heard. Yeah, they're being told to back down. Couples. It's always a couple. King and Queen of Pentacles. Two wealthy people. Ten of Swords. They're trying to figure out how to betray the collective. There's a Gemini here. I saw you in my dreams. You're a Gemini. Didn't I just tell you the fool's in the reverse? I promise you, this person right here is about to have so much going on. It's not even funny. It's somebody that's in the public eye. I saw her in a dream and she was trying to cut my hair. Her and her husband. They do witchcraft. Okay, what else is new? That shit don't work on us. You know that. We don't give a damn if you fly from here to Timbuktu. One thing you're going to do is catch that tower. So they're watching. They're watching the collective. The fool in the reverse. They don't even see this coming. Big Gemini energy. They got a lot of money. And they're trying to figure out how is it that you have these gifts. We have something that money can't buy. It's a very special connection to the divine. And they do not like it. They cannot buy it. They went to travel to figure out how to attack the collective. Clarify. They took a trip. Somebody wanted your power. This Wheel of Fortune. But it fell right on top of Judgment. Ooh-wee, you can catch that tower if you don't do nothing else. Clarify. Somebody high ranked in these organizations wants collective's destiny. Yeah, Page of Cups. Or your child or anything connected to you. Something like that. The Three of Cups. They're watching you be celebrated. And they're in the Five of Cups with the Seven of Cups. These people are delusional, illusional. Their money isn't good. They can't buy your soul. They can't buy you. They really want to come towards you and make you an offer, but it's an illusion. Five of Cups, sadness. They're trying to cover up the fact that their shit is falling apart behind the scenes. And guess what? Money cannot buy you love. It definitely can't buy you the divine collective, and it can't buy you a soul. So you got insurance scams here. And humiliation rituals amongst their own with their people. They're putting them through humiliation rituals. So when you see certain things go viral, you like, dang, did you see what they did to her? They all put in their own through this. They feel like if you want the fame and the this and the that, you have to be humiliated. Well, here the divine is saying, but all you got to do is turn to me, because everything that they're being humiliated about, you didn't have to be humiliated for it. The divine came into you because the humiliation was when they tried to put poison in your food and you didn't die. And you were crying out, praying, and they were laughing, thinking that it was a joke, watching you, enjoying it. This is what Spirit is saying. That was your humiliation ritual, but you were humiliated in the presence of Source. You cried out to the Creator. You're a walking, breathing testimony that the divine is still the divine. And God ain't dead. That's what I just heard. And God don't play about me. Okay. Ooh wee. Somehow somebody's family is connected to this. Judgment is here. I can't make it up. Let's see what else is going on, Spirit. Is there anything else? Anything else? Spirit said no. No, you're protected. Keep going, collective. We are really shaking up the world. Believe it or not, let me tell you something. You got people that are really pressed and stressed. You got insurance fraud, insurance claims. People deeded houses in their names. They bought houses in your name. All kinds of weird stuff. They created false documentations. They paid doctors, lawyers. All of that shit is getting uprooted. They're trying to keep it out of the mainstream media, but in truth and reality, behind the scenes, child, these people are in the Five of Wands. The next hoax is going to be like something with Diddy.